Am I the asshole for refusing to give someone an item out of my shopping cart? My wife and I were shopping for some plants for our backyard. We picked out a tree and put it in our cart, along with our other items. About 10 minutes later, a woman walked up to me and said that she had just purchased that tree, the one in my cart. She said she wanted that specific one. To be clear, there were 2 trees left, so she had other options. I asked her why she didn't take it with her when she decided that she wanted it. She said she removed the tag, paid for it, and intended on coming back to the garden section to pick it up. To be clear, it was not off to the side, nor was there any indication that it was reserved in any way. I told her that, similarly, my wife and I had picked this one out, and I pointed out that there's another tree. She can just go grab that one. She said, "Seriously?" I said, "I could say the same thing. Seriously, you're asking another customer to give you an item out of their cart?" Am I the asshole? Additional info edit. Store was Walmart. Tree was a Japanese maple about 3 to 4 feet tall, probably 15 pounds. Tree was missing the tag. She did not show me the receipt, nor did I think to ask for it. Yes, there was an open register in the garden section about 40 feet away. This is my first Am I the Asshole? I hope I'm not breaking the rules, but I think it's important to share my reaction when she approached me, which was, I can't believe she's asking me to hand her something that my wife and just picked out together and is in my cart. Not the asshole. You either take the plant to the till and pay for it, or if say can't carry it, get a member of staff to do so. 10 minutes is too long a period. You snooze, you lose. Agreed. If not set to the side or anything, it's not your mistake, it's hers. If her story is true, I can understand she would be annoyed. But it's her fault, not yours. I quite regularly buy plants, and until it's on my cart trolley, I accept it isn't yet mine. Exactly. At a nursery, I will park myself with my hand around the plant I want until an employee can come put a sold sign on it before I let go. Haven't y'all ever bought real Christmas trees before? You want the good tree, you better be touching it. To be fair, I bought some bare root trees a couple of months ago, and the store clerk told me to do exactly what the lady did. Take the tag off and go in and have it scanned and not drag trees through the entry doors and get them all torn up or break the branches. That's usually what they want you to do. That's common at plant nurseries, but Walmart definitely doesn't have the same policy. I'm pretty sure any employee would just agree with whoever had it in their cart and would tell the woman to just get another. Unless there was a sign or employee there giving instructions, first come, first serve is the law at any store. Info, was the tag missing from that tree? If so, that supports her story, and there are 2 other trees goes both ways. Soft, you're the asshole. More no assholes here. Having worked in numerous nurseries over my career, that's exactly how you buy trees. Walmart doesn't want you to carry a tree in your cart through the store. I don't know why you would think otherwise, especially since they can weigh upwards of 60 to 80 pounds. Carts aren't exactly made for that. The employees would have stepped in. The underpaid employee didn't care. Wonder why? But also, both of you have good points. She didn't want to carry a tree through the store. It sounds like you were only after the tree, so it's just easier for you to grab it and dip out through the nursery checkout. Am I the asshole for grooming my wife's dog as a joke? My wife and I had 2 dogs. Unfortunately, they both passed away last year. They were medium-sized dogs and not so active anymore. While I was sad to see them go, I was ready for a life without dogs. My wife, on the other hand, wanted a dog. We found a small dog that fit our current lifestyle. She is small and needs very little exercise. Our daily walks and games are plenty. She is a very pretty dog, even though she has these weird crests of fur that stick out 1.5 inches on both sides of her neck. She looks like she borrowed a pit bull neck. I like to joke with my wife that I'm going to trim the fur so we have a normal-looking dog. She keeps telling me to leave her dog alone. Yesterday, my wife was out and I was home alone with the puppy. She got into the garden while I was working and rolled in the manure. She needed a bath. Before I bathed her, I took a little bit of gel and brushed the fur back so it looked like a normal neck. Then I sent my wife a picture and said that was much better. There were threats made. She came home angry to find a happy and clean puppy with all her fur. Now my wife is mad because she thought I actually cut the fur. I don't think it's so egregious that she should be upset. You're the asshole. But less than I expected because you didn't actually cut the dog's fur. I also would not find it funny. Pretending to do something your partner has told you she doesn't want, intentionally upsetting her, isn't really funny. There's no punchline, there's nothing clever, it's causing a negative emotional reaction on purpose, and then going, just kidding. Like, what's the funny part? That she's upset? That you pretended to be disrespectful but were slightly less so? Why is it amusing to you to cause your partner discomfort, even temporarily? My dad used to do that kind of shit to me, as a joke, constantly, and it drove me fucking crazy. There are a lot of more serious reasons we have a strained and distant relationship now. But that kind of thing really established that he didn't value me or my feelings over his own cheap laughs. I completely agree. I hate jokes like this. It's not clever or new, it's just annoying. Info. So what's the joke? Ha ha ha, I upset my wife on purpose. Ha ha ha, so funny, I'm a genius. You're the asshole. It would be funny if you hadn't threatened several times to do it, and she hadn't specifically told you not to do it. You showed your wife you don't respect her wishes and what's important to her, and she has every right to be very angry. You're the asshole. A prank is only funny when both people have a good time. Well, that's another episode of Am I the Asshole in the books. I really appreciate all of you who made it this far into the video. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, it would really help the channel out a lot if you gave the video a thumbs up, subscribe, or leave a comment down below. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.